khazanas. We need not wait for an institute like this, right? And maybe go through a training process to become excellent. We have to build it as a habit. We have to discover it within. I'll just show you a 2-minute video. Perhaps that gives you an idea of what it is. There's no dialogue there. Just see it and then maybe you can interact with me after that. You can see it in the background. Does anybody know what temple is that? Sorry? It's a very popular temple. Where this temple is located. This is the, no, it's not in India. It's Thailand. Yes, thank you very much. It's in Thailand. It's called the Temple of the Golden Buddha. There is a very interesting story about this. That statue that you saw was covered in stucco, in some kind of plaster and glass pieces for more than 700 years. And people thought that it is a mud statue. Several efforts were made, several attempts were made by successive kings of Thailand to bring it to the capital city and build a temple for that. Almost all those efforts were futile for various reasons. Finally, I'm cutting the story very short. Finally, a big temple was built for it, and the statue had to be erected on a pedestal. And while the efforts were being made, one of the cranes that lifted the statue and was putting it on the pedestal, one of the ropes that tied it snapped, and the huge statue fell to the ground. And in the process, it chipped off in one of the parts, and when some workers noticed that there was something sparkling bright inside, they took the permission of the engineers and they uncovered the statue and realized that it was a pure gold statue made up of 7.5 tons of gold. 7.5 tons of pure gold. And for 700 years, people thought it was a clay statue made of mud or made of plaster of Paris or stucco or whatever. Now, apply that to ourselves. Now let's look at ourselves. All of us are golden Buddhas inside. All of us have qualities of excellence inside. All of us have potential for excellence inside. But many times we are either ignored or we are undiscovered, we are forgotten, and we don't discover ourselves too. We think we are mud. We think we are base. But once that spark happens, we realize how big we are, what we are capable of, and what is there within us. And that's why in the previous slide I asked you, what helps us discover? We need not wait for that spark to happen by an external force. Many times we can ignite ourselves. Many times we can launch ourselves into action. We can put ourselves on the pedestal. in case we try. So let's all try that. Let's resolve today to start acting so that we realize and discover our own excellence and build our way for doing something much bigger. So these are some of the steps. Maybe in case I want to realize my excellence, in case I want to become a better human being, in case I want to achieve more than what I have already been achieving as a lion, in case this year as a lion I want to do a little more than what I have done all these years. Last year perhaps I did not do, but this year I want to do. I want to achieve excellence in whatever area I have chosen. In case I want that, maybe I have to follow this ladder. What are the various steps that I can take? I have to realize my passion. First of all, I need to be passionate. Lionism is not for those people who have just been forcibly brought here. If anybody says, no, I'm not interested, somebody pulled me in, somebody dragged me in. So if that is our attitude, perhaps we cannot build our way here. We must be passionate first. We must have a plan of action to achieve big things. We must prepare ourselves and start performing and persist with things despite the failures, despite the odds, despite the obstacles. Continue efforts, progress, and finally, after we have started achieving success, show it to the world, exhibit it, parade it, build PR, tell everybody the achievements that you made, and perhaps they become examples to others. I have done this and this is possible for you also. I have achieved this and the way is already made. Walk this way and success is sure. So we can become sources of inspiration to others. We can become fountains of inspiration to others if we